Start out with a little spinning first. So when we spin, remember your feet stay planted, and as you breathe, rotate from left to right. Relax the shoulders. Start small rotations, and then get bigger and bigger. Long exhales. Try to open up a lot, so much that you can see behind you. Good. Inhale should come in more naturally, but exhales, you have to keep pushing out. Good. Keep breathing the same, but slow down your rotations. Do less and less. Come to a complete stop. Take a few breaths. Focus on your Dantien. Remember, 2.5 or inch and a half below the belly button, inch and a half in towards the spine. Take two more breaths. Good. And last one. And shake it out. Kick it out. All right. So we did the hips. Next, let's do the shoulders. Hand under the arm, palm facing up. As you inhale, scoop up all the way over your head. And on the exhale, rotate the wrists, come back and down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Relax the shoulders. Inhale up. Relax the hips. Rotate those wrists back and down. Relax, relax, relax. Good. Last one. Okay, this time we're going inhale, do a full circle. Ready? Breathe in, breathe out. Keep exhaling for the full rotation. Inhale, exhale. Whew. Relax the shoulders. Good. One more time. Inhale, full circle. Exhale, full circle. Good. And release any tension that you're still holding on to. Kick your legs out and take a deep breath. Switch sides. Ready? Inhale. We're just going halfway up or halfway with the rotation. Inhale up, and then we exhale down. Remember, rotate the palm so it faces behind you as you exhale. Good. Inhale up. Relax the shoulder more and more, especially here. Exhale down. You notice there's tension in the shoulder. Release it. Let the hand guide the shoulder, guide the arm. Your shoulder doesn't need tension. Good. Exhale, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one. Okay, full rotation. Inhale, begin. Exhale, full circle. Inhale, full circle. Exhale, full circle. Relax the shoulder more and more. Good. Throughout the whole rotation. Inhale, full circle. Remember to release tension. And exhale, full circle. Well done. Catch your breath. Take a deep breath. Shake it out. Kick it out. Go ahead and walk. Take a few steps as well. And notice any tension freeing up. That's good. The hips and shoulders now are a lot looser. Um, and we didn't do a lot. All we did was move a little bit and breathe. Remember, the better our breathing is connected to our movement, the less tension we hold on to that's excessive. All right, there's a natural balance between tension and relaxation that we need, but we tend to be too tense or too relaxed, right? So we got to find that balance. And that natural balance again happens when breath and movement are connected, when stillness can happen with proper tension and relaxation, the body will move better as well with proper tension and relaxation. So you can practice stillness and releasing, or you can practice slow movement and releasing. But either way, you're breathing. You want to try and connect to your heart rate. Okay. All right, here we go. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, hips slightly forward. Let's hold a few standing meditation postures. First one, elbows out, palms open, palms facing the chest. Again, our stillness exercises build energy. You accumulate large amounts of energy. And it feels difficult because you start shaking or you get stiff and tense. But again, learn to release the tension and breathe. This will keep the chi moving and accumulating at the same time. Now, although we want the chi to move, we want the physical body to be as still as possible. On the inside, movement is happening. On the outside, stillness and relaxation. Remember your Dantien. Keep some awareness there, attention there. Breathing consistent. Good. Feel the heels of your feet connecting with the floor. And slowly drop the hands. Bring the ball down. Good. Stop at your belly. And bend the elbows. Bring the palms out to the side. So your arms are hanging where your pockets are. Hands are right by your pockets. Good. Take some deep breaths. Relax the tension in the shoulders, in the hips and knees. Remember, keep the pelvic bones slightly forward. Deep breaths. Try to be still. Focus in the Dantien. Keep your breathing consistent. 3 to 4 seconds in, 3 to 4 seconds out. No music means you hear your own thoughts louder, don't you? Try not to converse with them. Try to let the thoughts be like cars passing by. But you're driving your own car. You can't focus too much on the other cars or you'll crash. You can observe them quickly. Oh, there's a pretty thought, but let it go. Back to your own body. Tension, let it go. Breathing, consistent. Spine upright. All right, ready? Breathe. Bring the hands up over the head. Good. Lean back a little bit. Palms up like you're holding the roof up. Don't raise the roof. Hold the roof. Still as possible. There's too much tension in the lower back. Ease up on the bend. Keep some attention in the lower belly. Feeling your feet and relaxing the shoulders and hips. Oof. Job. Go ahead and stand straight. Drop the hands by your sides. Sorry, don't go all the way down. Stop when their hands are parallel with your shoulders. Keep your arms out like you're trying to embrace the whole world. Thumbs stay up, shoulders relaxed, breathing consistent. Good. Try not to pursue any thoughts or any movement. Any feelings that make you want to move, let go. Any thoughts that try to take your attention, let go. It's good to smile while you breathe. This changes your vibration. Have a frowning face while you breathe, changes your vibration. Too serious of a face, changes your vibration. Slight smile with breathing can have a very positive effect on your energy. Whew. How your shoulders feel? Good? Like you're lifting weights? That's your own mind. Ready? Bend your elbows. That's the weight that you carry with your mind and emotions that you're unaware of normally, but now you're forced to be aware of it. Let's learn to drop it. Stay lighthearted. Hmm. Keep the breathing light. Muscle less. Use less muscle to breathe. Hmm. Gentle with the breaths, but long and complete. If it's hard to stay still, try harder. When you want to cultivate your energy to high levels, can't just expect a cakewalk. Can't just sit on the couch and sip tea and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing mindfulness. Doesn't work, y'all. Mind in your center. I'd say mindlessness, but you guys probably wouldn't show up if I told you that. But it's best not to have a full mind. That's why the whole idea of mindfulness is kind of double negative. All right, go ahead and drop your hands. Good. Flip the palms. So you're back to our original standing posture. Keep your hips slightly tucked forward. Shoulders stay back and down, chest slightly in, top of the head lifting up. Deep breaths. Relaxing tension. Trying not to move. Not too serious. Staying lighthearted. Doing a great job, you guys. This is one of the longest we've gone with all the standing postures. Doing a great job. Almost done. Keep your attention in your lower belly. And as you notice tension in the shoulders, the arms, the neck, the back, from the inside, release it. You may wonder how, but just try. When you start to feel tension, learn that you can let it go. And again, no one can teach you how to do this. It's something you got to do on your own. It's an internal awareness that I can only describe slightly. It's hard to really teach. You got to practice. Okay, even when you're at home, spend a couple minutes doing some standing postures, and you'll notice that the more your mind does stuff, the more you think, the more you emote and feel, the more the tension builds. So actually, it's best to drop all the intentions, the thoughts and expectations, concepts, constructs of I am this, I am that, this should be this way, that should be that way. Okay, once you drop those things, life can be as it is. You know, you could stand like this forever. Good job, y'all. Drop the arms completely. Take some steps. Move around a bit. Feel the feet beneath you as you look straight. Walk forward. Let the tension really go. Go ahead and grab a sip of water if you like. Now you can have some music. Hey, you need to be strict on yourself. Good job. Way to push through it. It's tough. It's like lifting weights. Yeah. To be honest, when I first started, I'd rather lift weights. I'm serious. My teacher would make me hold the stance for 5 minutes for each pose, and I would be crying, almost shaking, sweating. And I asked him why, yeah, taking it out on you guys. I'd ask him why I can't just lift weights and what the difference is. And it turned out, you can't, by moving, you can't cultivate chi. Okay. There's two types of chi. There's the internal and external. You can cultivate external chi through movement, but the internal chi comes from stillness. And of course, slow movement works as well. Slow movement is very good as long as you're moving in a meditative way. But when it comes to external, strength and energy, that's where movement takes place. You want to be moving to develop coordination and external chi. But the internal chi, again, stillness, relaxation, or slow movement, which is what we're doing next. Okay. Let's start. Let me turn that down a little bit. Let's start like we're holding a chi ball. Okay, go ahead and hold the chi ball by your lower belly, and we're gonna move from there, balancing yin and yang. The energies you accumulate from being still, you can consider two styles, both yin and yang. You just accumulate. Now we need to move yin and yang throughout the body by moving our hands. You ready? As you inhale, one hand comes up. Keep the hands close to the body. The other one goes down. Rotate the palm at the chest. Stretch up to the ceiling. Stretch down towards the floor. From there, exhale, release everything all at once. Good. Repeat. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Repeat. Inhale up. The other hand down. Good. Stretch in both directions. And release. Whew. And again, inhale. Good. Stretch. And release. Very good, everybody. A few more. Inhale, stretch, not too serious, and release. Stay lighthearted. Inhale, stretch, and release. Good. Remember to keep the pelvic bone slightly forward throughout the whole process. Inhale, stretch, exhale, let go. Good. Inhale, up, stretch all directions. Excuse me, release, let go, and sink back down. Oof. One more for good luck. Both sides. Well done. Come to a complete stop. Bring the hands up to the chest. And on the inhale, extend out and up. So as the knees extend, keep the pelvis slightly forward. Let the arms come out to the side. Good. On the exhale, release everything down. Knees slightly bend. Pelvis stays tucked a bit. Good. Inhale, opposite side. Feet push through the floor. Your legs extend straight up while the arms come out to the side. Exhale. Knees bend little by little. Try to move the legs the whole time the arms move. Ready? Smile. Inhale, out. Good. Legs extend till the hands stop. Exhale, knees bend until the hands come to a complete stop. Micro bends. Good. Micro extensions with the knees. Exhale and inhale out. Good. Exhale. Release all the pressure throughout this movement coming to in and down. In and down for the exhales. Nice. Inhale out and up. This exercise teaches yin and yang to do what they're supposed to do. Remember, yang's supposed to rise up and go out. Yin's supposed to come in and go down with the exhale. So that's what you're trying to focus on. Inhale, coming up and out. And exhale, in and down. It's funny, I didn't know these exercises were created for that purpose until recently. I've just been doing them for 10 years. Inhale, up and out. Okay, and that's yang. Exhale, in and down. This is cultivating your yin. And inhale, up and out. Remember to keep the spine straight, lighthearted. And exhale back in. Good. Let's do one more on your own. Good coordination, guys. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Drop the hands. Take a deep breath. Exhale, relax. And take another breath. Walk it out. See, Marcus. Good job, guys. All right, next we'll go into some Qigong. Feet shoulder width apart. Knees slightly bent. Pelvic bones slightly tucked forward. Remember, shoulders stay up, back, and down. Elbows out, palms up. And on the inhale, let's come up. Extending the legs, letting the elbows rise. Flip the palms at the chest. Exhale, gradually bending the knees, letting the elbows descend. Good. And on the inhale, we'll come up. Exhale down. Shoulders relaxed. Good. Lighthearted. That's it. Inhale up and exhale down. Doing great. Keep it up. Remember, as you make micro bends on the way down, keep the spine upright. Pelvic bone stays tucked in forward a bit. Good. And let the knees make micro bends. Inhale. Let the knees make micro extensions. Feel the heels of your feet. Elbows stay out. Palms in front of the body. Exhale down. Good. Let's do one more. Feet shoulder width apart, parallel with each other. Great job. Exhale down. We're going to come up the same way, but go out forward and down. Ready? Inhale up. Stay lighthearted. Exhale out. But bring them down and in. Good. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. Knees bend little by little as the arms extend. Good. Keep that spine upright, pelvis slightly tucked. Inhale up. Exhale forward and down. Lighthearted. And again, remember your face can't lie. All right. So when you stay lighthearted on the inside, your face will show. If you're too serious, your face will tell the whole world how serious you are. All right. So when you can relax those muscles in the face, they can stay lighthearted. The muscles on the outside, the inside will change. Okay. Some of you are like, how do you change the inside? It's hard. Eventually you'll get there, but if you work on the outside first, you'll be able to notice, okay, this is the feeling I'm looking for. But if you start with the outside, you'll notice how the inside changes over time. Okay, last one. If I tell you to be lighthearted on the inside, you might wonder or question, and that's not being lighthearted. Wondering is the opposite. That's like confusion and stress. All right, ready? So if you don't know how to do it on the inside, start with the outside. Let's come all the way up. Inhale, flip the palms at the chest. Good. Exhale, relax the tension under the arms and around the ribs, around the shoulders. Let the hands guide the movement of the arms. Ready? Inhale, staying lighthearted. And then exhale. Good. Keep it up. Inhale to come up. Exhale, relax to go down. Let the knees bend while the hips stay forward a bit, keeping your spine in line. Relaxing the shoulders, staying lighthearted. Inhale to come up. Exhale to go down. You don't have to smile all the time, but while you're cultivating, it's good to try. Okay? So when you're doing these kind of exercises, inhaling up, gentle smile, serene expression is good. Exhale out and down. Someone gives you some bad news, by all means, frown all you like. But when you're doing this kind of stuff, you want to try to have a light smile. Relax the shoulders. Let the hands guide the arms. Lower body guides the upper body. Ready? Change directions. Reverse. Inhale. Slowly extending the legs. Bringing the hands above the head. Good. On the exhale, gradually bending the knees. Bringing the hands down. Excuse me. And repeat. Doing great. Keep it up. Nice. A few more. Remember to be aware of the heels of the feet. Relax the shoulders. Stay lighthearted and allow your Dantien to get some attention. Last one. You guys did great. Remember, take your time. Keep the pelvis tucked a bit. Good. Let's swim. Ready? Inhale. Dive the hands out. Bending the knees. Exhale. Swim up. Good. Fix the hips and the spine so it's once again upright the way you started. And begin again. Inhale, dropping down, extending the hands. Out with the hands and exhale. Come back in. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Repeat. Lighthearted. Hard to have a little smile while you exhale, but you can do it. Inhale down and exhale up. Good. One more time for good luck. Inhale down. Exhale. Swim up. Great job. Stay still for a breath as you inhale. Don't move. Exhale. Begin. Reverse. Going down and out with the hands. Good. On the inhale, flip the palms and come up, bringing the elbows in. Excellent. Exhale down. Inhale, come on up. Exhale down. Relax the shoulders and let the hands guide. Inhale up. Elbows can pull the hands in while the shoulders relax. Good. Exhale down. Elbows go out. Nice. Inhale up. Exhale down. Well done. And one more time on your own. Good. Take a breath. Smile. Excuse me. Long exhale. And one more on your own. Well done. Take a breath. Walk it out. All right. Good job. Grab a sip of water too if you like. All right. You guys are great. How do you feel? More connected to your bodies? Next, whenever you're ready, we'll start like this. So we're going to do one side at a time. The back of your hands stay connected. As you inhale, just one side comes up. When your hand reaches your chest, your neck, or your face around there, you start spinning on the way up. Okay. Eventually, your palm faces outside. Once you cross over your head, your palms should be facing towards the side of your bodies. Right. So, right about here, you can start twisting. All right. Ready? Knees bent, hips forward, shoulders back and down, chest slightly in. Serene expression on the face. And inhale up, extending the legs little by little. Good. And then exhale down. Relax the shoulders. Let the hand guide the movement of the arms. Ready? Switch sides. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Again, other side. Inhale. Nice. Exhale. Bend the elbow, then bring the wrist up. Inhale. Try to keep the wrist straight as much as possible. Exhale. Straight wrists. Elbow bends. And switch sides. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. And again, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. Well done. Good. Both hands this time. Come up and out and down. Good. Bring the hands up the middle again. Inhale, up and out. Good. Exhale, in and down. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, down. And repeat. Remember to smile. Remember, as the knees make micro bends, keep the pelvis slightly forward. Doing great, you guys. Exhale, exhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale to come up. And exhale down. Nice. Okay, reverse. Inhale up. And like we did with our previous Qigong movement, exhale, bend at the elbows, bring the palms down. Good. And again, inhale up. Pushing the feet through the floor, extending the spine. Exhale down. Good. Relax those shoulders. Stay lighthearted. Inhale up. And exhale down. Relax the shoulders. Let the hands guide the movement of the arms. Let the legs guide the movement of the upper body and spine. Good. Awesome. Remember, stay lighthearted. Last one as you breathe in, smile. And keep that smile on the exhale. Well done, you guys. Go ahead and relax and take a breath or two. Let your chi settle in your center. And go ahead and walk it out. Very good. All right, let's go through the Tai Chi form next. Before we do, though, we're going to run through some chi pumps. You guys remember? Exhale to go down, inhale to pump up. Okay, we'll do about 10 of them. Hands together at the heart, blow out and drop. Inhale, extend the hands up, pushing the feet through the floor. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good, couple more. Actually, two more now. That'll be 10. Up, this one, down, Up, that's two. And down. Good. Come up and relax. Okay, before we do the Tai Chi form, I want you to try some bone breathing too. Go ahead and face your toes slightly inward, feet about shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent as if they're falling into each other, pelvic bone slightly forward, shoulders up, back, and down, chest slightly inward, elbows are out. As you inhale, breathe into every part of the body as if your whole nervous system is trying to grasp the air around it. As you do that, you're expanding. When you have no more room to breathe in, gently squeeze everything inwards. Ready? Inhale, begin. Don't forget your bellies. Squeeze it in. The toes, the hands, the neck, the face, the back. Good. Exhale, drop everything. Try it again. Breathe in, breathe everywhere. Hold the breath and squeeze it in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale everywhere. Gently squeeze all the breath you just breathed in. Hold your breath. Squeeze it and release it. Ah, good. Two more, just like that. Inhale. Tense. Toes, legs, glutes, back, arms, and release. Last one. Gently squeeze everywhere. Inhale. Breathe in everywhere. Squeeze it in. And release it all. Ah, great job. All right, try the standing posture. Feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, hips forward, elbows out, palms hanging by your sides. One breath here. It's easier if I face that way, isn't it? Take a breath. And next breath, let's begin. Inhale, bringing the wrists up, elbows up, shoulders relax, extending the legs. On the exhale, bending at the hips and knees. Good. And turn to your left. You can pivot and extend out, pushing the back foot through the floor while the front hand extends and leads the back hand. On the inhale, reverse. So now you're coming back. Good. Back straight. Exhale. Extend the hips forward. Let the hands follow. Nice. Take a step back. Pivot at the heels of the feet. Good. Bend the front knee. Pinch the outside hand. Left hand palm faces up. Step back and out. Draw the string of the bow across the body and stretch in both directions. Look straight ahead into infinity. Good. On the inhale, bring the pinched hand up. Flat hand down. Step in, gently dragging the toes in. On the exhale, step out and trace the ball. Good. The top hand now becomes the bottom hand. And let the hands sit on top of each other. Thumbs gently touch. Two breaths. Elbows out. Remember to hold your hands right in front of the Dantien. One hand sits on top of the other while the thumbs gently touch. Take another breath. And let's get in our standing posture. Take a breath here. Next inhale, let's come up. Breathe in and breathe out. Down to the right, extending the front knee, keeping the back leg straight, pushing through the floor. Good. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, press. Extending the front knee, palms extend out. Good. Let the arms extend. Take a breath and step back and pivot at the hips and heels. Good. Front knee bent, back leg straight. Pinch the left hand, right palm faces up and step out. Pivot at the heels. Arms parallel with the floor. Stretch the hands out in both directions. Top of the head stretches up. Look off into infinity. And inhale, bring the pinched hand up. Slide that same side foot in. And on the exhale, step out. Draw the ball with the top hand. Good. Top hand becomes the bottom hand. Thumbs gently touch. Take a deep breath. Two. Good. Just like this. One more breath. One hand sits on top. There you go. Well done, you guys. All right. To finish, shake it out. We're going to put our attention in our Dantien and take 5 deep breaths through the Dantien. You're supposed to do these sitting down. So if you guys can sit on the hard floor, let's do it. If you're too uncomfortable, you don't want to, you can stand and do it. Um, from here, we're going to fold our hands the same way we did with the Tai Chi form. Ladies, your right hand goes on top of the left. Gentlemen, left hand goes on top of the right. Thumbs gently touch and hold right at your Dantien level without your hands or arms. Don't let them touch your body. All right. So you hover above the body and take 5 deep breaths. Don't let the breath go above the Dantien. That means as you start to inhale, you'll feel the expansion happening in your Dantien and lower belly. Eventually, you'll start to feel it wanting to rise up to your solar plexus, but don't let that happen. All right. 5 of these. Let's go. Use the nose only to breathe when you're filling the Dantien. Remember, the Dantien's an inch and a half down and an inch and a half in from the belly button. Two more. Doing great. Stay lighthearted. Awesome job, you guys. Take a deep breath. Bring the hands together at the heart and let any pressure out. All right. See you guys next time. Good work today. Thank you for your hard work. Nice job, Tom.